In the chapter of Preventive Medicine and Obstetrics, Pediatrics and Geriatrics, in today's session we are going to study about the developmental milestones. So we know that the developmental milestones will provide us an estimate of the time when the child is expected to learn certain skills. So these milestones, so we see that these milestones will give us an estimated time. For example, 1 month, and in the second month, third month, fourth month. So in this estimated time, what are the skills the baby has to develop? This can be estimated by measuring the developmental milestones of the baby. So let us begin with the gross motor development. You see that the gross motor development, here in the 3 months the baby starts the neck holding. The neck holding is attained by 3 months. The baby learns the neck holding. Next, we have by 4 to 6 months, the baby starts to roll over. You can see here, 4 to 6 months, the baby starts to roll over. Next, by the 6th month, the baby can sit with the support, the tripod sitting. You can see here, the tripod sitting. The baby can sit with the help of a support. That is in the 6th month. Now, let us summarize again. So, we see that first 3 points we have by the 3rd month, the baby starts the neck holding. Then it can have the neck holding capacity. Next, we have rolling over. Rolling over is by again 4 to 6 months. The baby starts rolling over by 4 to 6 months. Lastly, it sits with a support. It is sitting with the support, that is by 6th month again. Okay. Next, we move on. 8th month, it can sit without the support and it starts crawling. That is, the chest and the abdomen will touch the ground. So we always have a confusion. We consider the next slide I'll show you. We consider this as crawling, but it is not crawling. When the abdomen and the chest is touching the floor, then the baby is crawling. Okay, abdomen and floor, the chest is touching the floor and the baby is crawling by 8th month, and it can sit without the support in 8th month. Okay, 8th month it will sit without support and the chest and the abdomen will touch the ground in crawling. Next, by the 10th month, you see there is creeping. The chest and the abdomen are not touching the ground. So we see that by the 10th month, the baby is creeping, wherein the abdomen as well as the chest is not touching the ground, and this is known as creeping. And the baby can stand with the help of a support. Okay, by which month? By 10th month. Now summarize again, guys. What did we see? Neck holding is by 3rd month, neck holding, and rolling over by 4th month to 6th month. And next we have sitting with the support by 6th month, followed by the 8th month sitting without support and crawling 8th month. Okay, 8th month where the baby sits without any support and it crawls in 8th month. Next we have 10th month. In 10th month, it starts standing with the help of a support and it starts creeping by 10th month. Next we move on. By the 11th month, it starts cruising. Cruising is what? Walking sideways by holding the furniture. Here in 10th month, it was just standing with the support of the furniture. In the 11th month, it started walking with the help of the furniture, and this is known as cruising. So what are the words which we saw so far? First we saw crawling, and then where the abdomen and chest were touching the ground. Next, ground. Okay, the ground it was touching. Next, we had creeping, wherein the abdomen and the chest were not touching the ground. And next, we had cruising. Cruising is what? When the baby walks with the help of the support of the furniture. And this is seen in 11th month. In the 10th month, we have creeping, and in the 8th month we have crawling. Okay, again 8th month crawling in 8th month. And we had the 10th month we had creeping, and 11th month we had cruising, and you know the meaning now. Next we move on. The 12th month, they stand without the support and they walk with support. So we see that they stand without support in the 12th month. Finally, they stand without any support. And when they turn 1 year old, birthday, happy birthday. So on the 1 year first birthday, the baby can stand without any support. I'm turning 1, so 1 standing without any support, and you can see they walk with support in the 12th month, that is 1 year old. In the 15th month, they walk without any support. And lastly, in the 18th month, month wise, last by month, we see in the 18th month, the baby can start running. Again, guys, let us summarize. What did we see? In the 3rd month, we had neck holding, and the 4th to 6th month rolling over, 6th month sitting with support, and then next 8th month sit with support and also crawl. 8th month they were crawling. Along with crawling, remember you have to have in your mind sit with support. Next we had 10th month. In the 10th month they were creeping. The baby could creep. That is, the abdomen and the chest do not touch the ground, and they stand with support. Now how do we see? The 11th month cruising, 12th month they stand without support. We know 12th month, that is 1 year old, and they can stand without any support and they walk with the support. 15th month they start walking without support. 18th month they start running. Okay, so we see that we have completed the months. Moving on to the climbing and the stairs part. Okay, how the baby's development occurs. By the end of 2 years, 2 foot per step, and by the end of 3 years, 1 foot per step upwards, and they can ride the tricycle. And lastly, 4 years, they have 1 foot per step downwards. Now I will explain you with the help of pictures. That will be very clear. You see that, just have a look. Yeah, now 15th month they walk without support, and 18th, yeah, 2, you can see by the 2 years, very easy to remember, 2 years 2 foot per step, 2 years 2 foot per step. Now what do they mean by 2 foot per step? You can see first the baby will keep 1 feet and then it keeps the other feet. So now in one step we have both the feet. Then again he keeps this feet followed by this feet. 2 feet are found, 2 foot on each step. To complete each step, he has to keep both the 2 feet 1 step. Okay, by the end of 2 years, and you can see here 2 feet per step. Next, when the baby reaches 3 years, 1 foot per step, just like how we walk generally. How? By the end of 3 years, we can see by the end of 3 years, what the baby does? 1 foot per step. Okay, 1 foot per step. By the end of 3 years, 1 foot per step. Next, moving on, and also by the end of 3 years, 3 tires. You can remember 1 tire, 2 tires, 3 tires. By the end, 3 wheels, so it can ride the tricycle by the end of 3 years. This is how you can remember. Next, we have by the end of 4 years, one step downwards. We see that by the 2 years, the baby can climb upwards, but it cannot come down. It will not learn the skills to get down the stairs. So we see that climbing is learned in both the second year and third year, but coming downwards is learned by the end of 4 years. So this was about the gross motor. Okay. Now the gross motor, let us see the sit and stand. Sit 6th month, 8th month sit. 6th month with support, okay, with support. 8th month without support. Simple. This is how you can remember. Next we have standing. 10th month they by the you can see 10th month they stand without support, and 12th month they stand without support. Here also walk without support. So this was about 10th month they start standing with support, with support, and 12th month this is 10th month with support, with the help of a support, and the 12th month they stand without any support. 1 year, we know that 1 year, happy birthday, the baby can stand without support. Okay, so don't forget, very important, how do we remember? 8th month, 10th month, sit. Okay, 6th month, 8th month, 10th month, and 12th month. So these 2 months, the 6th month and the 8th month sitting, and the 10th month and the 12th month they stand. So this is 6th month with support, 8th month without support. Next we have in the 10th month they can stand with support, in the 12th month they can stand without the support. Next, what do we have? Walking. Now in the 15th month they can walk without support, and 18th month onwards, okay, and the 12th month they walk with support. 12th month they walk with support, and 18th month without support. All clear, guys? Now running and all we'll remember. Only thing you have to keep in mind is the 6th month, the 8th month, where sitting is there. This is with support, without support. Then we have, next we have standing. The standing is again in 10th month and 12th month. Standing, this is with support and this is without support. 10th month and 12th month. And again in 12th month, you can see walk with support. Two things. First year, you saw the picture, right? You remember, na? Picture what we had seen. 12th month, they stand without support, but they walk with support in 12th month. They walk with support in 12th month, whereas they start walking without support in 15th month. Only thing, 15th month without support they start walking. Okay, all clear, perfect, everything done. Let us see here. All done. Next, we are moving on to this foot and all you remember. Next, we move on to the fine motor development. In the fine motor development, we see that 0 to 3 months, the baby will get the palmar grasp, where it starts using all the fingers and the palm to pick an object. You can see 0 to 3 months, the palmar grasp or grasp, where the baby uses the palm and the fingers to grab an object. Then you can see in the picture here the palmar grasp. The palmar grasp, where the baby uses the hand fingers to grab an object. This was about the palmar grasp. Next we have in the 4th month they have bidextrous grasp. Bidextrous grasp is the one where they reach out for the object with both the hands. Bidextrous grasp. You can see bidextrous grasp, where both the hands are used. Okay, 4th month both hands are used. Okay, now you can see the real picture here. Bidextrous grasp, where both the hands are used to grab an object. This is by the end of bidextrous. Both the hands we are using. Okay, both the hands are used. Bidextrous. Next we have unidextrous grasp, wherein you can see Okay. Unidextrous grasp by the end of fifth month, where they reach out for the objects with just one hand. Unidextrous grasp, where just one hand the baby can reach out for the things. By fifth month, unidextrous grasp. Next, we have the 12th month. 12th month, the mature pincer grasp develop, where they use the index finger and the thumb to pick an object. Pincer, we know palmar and pincer. Palmar is when you use the, so this is, you can see here, the palmar grasp, where the fingers as well as the hand is used, whereas in pincer, okay, pincer grasp, we only use the thumb and the index finger is used. The thumb and the index finger is used to grasp the object. By the end of 12 months, that is 1 year old baby will start developing the skills, more finer skills, where he starts using his fingers, that is the thumb and the index finger, to grasp the object. So it is pincer grasps. Next, we have the 15th month, where scribbling, the baby learns the skill of scribbling, and when the cubes are given, he can make a 2-cube tower. 15th month, you can see the baby can make a 2-cube tower. Next, we have 18th month, wherein the vertical line and 3-cube tower can be made. So we can understand with this picture here. First, I will read it out for you guys. So in the 15th month, the baby scribbles, it can make a 2-cube tower. In the 18th month, he can draw vertical line. He can draw a, wait, I will show you. So it can scribble and it can make a 2-cube tower. Then in the 18th month, it can draw a vertical line and the 3-cube tower can be made. 3-cube tower can be made. They can feed himself or herself with a spoon by the end of 18 months. By the end of 2 years, the baby learns the skill of drawing horizontal lines and it can make a 6-cube tower. Okay, 6-cube tower can be made, and learns the skill of undressing. First, let us see this in the picture and then move to the next. We'll become thorough with this first. So, we know the palmar grasps is by the end of 3 months. By the end of 4 months, bidextrous grasp. Unidextrous grasp by the end of 5th month. And then we directly went to the 12th month. 12th month, what happened by the end of 1 year? The more finer skill, the pincer grasp, where the baby used to use the thumb and the index finger. So by this, we have memorized all 4. Next, we move on to the 18th month, where the baby can feed himself with a spoon, and we saw the scribbling. In the 15th month, what happens? The baby can learn the skill of scribbling. Horizontal lines and vertical line. First comes the vertical line by the end of 18 months, okay, 1.5 year or 18 months. Then the horizontal lines by the end of 2 years, and a circle by the end of 3 years. So we'll see. Now here you can see what all did we study. Cubes will study later. First, now you remember 15th month, always remember this picture. 15th month, scribbling. Then we had 18th month, vertical line. 18th month, vertical line. And 2 years, also he can feed himself with a spoon in the 18th month. 2 years, horizontal line. 3 years, they can draw a circle. You can see circle. So now what all did we see, guys? The 15th month, they learned scribbling and vertical line. Okay, vertical line by the end of 18 months. Horizontal lines by the end of 2 years. Okay, done. Now let us see the cubes. Cubes, 15th month, 2 cubes. 18th month, 3 cubes. 2 years, 6 cubes. 3 years, 9 cubes. Now let's see here the cubes. 15th month, the baby can make a tower of 2 cubes. 18th month, 3 cubes. By the end of 2 years, 6 cubes. By the end of 3 years, 9 cubes. 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay. Here 15th month, 18th month, 2 years and 3 years. Cool guys. 2, 3, 6, 9. And you have to always remember 15th month, 18th month, 2 years, 3 years. Here 15th month 2 cubes, 18th month 3 cubes, 6 and 9. Done. Next we see that dressing and undressing. By the 2 years the baby can learn to undress itself, and by the third year the baby can do the dressing and undressing, but it needs help for buttoning and unbuttoning. We know it's just 3-year-old baby. It can undress and dress itself, but the buttoning, more finer skills like unbuttoning, buttoning, it needs some help. But you see, by the end of 5 years, okay, yeah. By the end of 5 years, the baby can dress and undress itself completely without any help, and also it can tie the shoelaces. We know by the end of 5 years, 3 years, 10 months, we admit the school to the baby. So by the end of 5 years, he will be already in school, so he knows to tie the shoelaces. It can dress and undress itself completely. And followed by the scribbling. We saw that scribbling na 15th month mein. Similarly, by the end of 5 years the baby can draw a triangle. By the end of 4 years can draw a plus sign, and by the end of 6 years lastly it can draw a diamond. You can remember this here in this picture. By the end of 2 years the baby can undress itself. 3 years dressing and undressing can be done, but it needs the help for buttoning and unbuttoning. 5 years it can dress itself completely, undress itself completely, and also the shoelaces also he learns to tie. And we saw the cubes part is done. Now we have to see the drawing, where scribbling, we saw scribbling 15th month, vertical line 18th month, horizontal lines by the end of 2 years, circle 3 years. So far it was done. Now the plus sign by the end of 4 years, triangle by the end of 5 years, and diamond by the end of 6 years the baby will learn. Now how do we memorize this? You can see here 3. 3 has a circle in it. 3. Okay. So the circle by the end of 3 years. And then the 4 has a plus sign in it. So the plus 4 years plus sign. And the 5, when you draw this, it becomes a triangle. So 5 years the baby learns to draw. And lastly 6, very important. And when you write 6 in a very stylish way, you can draw a diamond out of 6. Okay. So you can see 6, the baby learns to draw a diamond. So this was all about the fine motor development. So with this picture, we are going to memorize everything. So the fine motor, let us again see 3 months. What did the baby learn? Palmar grasp. 4 month, bidextrous grasp. Then we have 5th month, a unidextrous grasp. 12th month, the mature pincer grasp. Then next we will see by the 18th month the baby will learn to feed itself. Then this thing scribbling by 15th month, and then vertical line 18th, horizontal 2 years, circle 3 years, and circle it has a 4 years plus sign, 5 years triangle, and diamond by the end of 6 years. Next we move on. We have the cubes. In the cubes, how did we remember the cubes? 15th, okay, let us take red color. 15th month, 18th month, 2 years, 3 years. 15th month, the baby can make a 2, 3, 2 years, it can make 6 cubes, 9. 2, 3, 6, 9. 2 and then 3, 6, 9. Fine. Moving on to the dressing and undressing. 2 years undressing. 3 years dressing and undressing will be done but needs help for buttoning and unbuttoning. 5 can completely dress and undress itself and also can tie the shoelaces. So this was about the fine motor development. Clear guys, everything? Along with the pictures, now we'll see palmar grabs. So you can take it as a questioning session. Palmar grabs, guys, remember which month? Question. It is by the end of 3 months. If you told it right, you get a point. Next, let us go to the next question. Pincer grabs. So when did the baby learn pincer grabs? It is by the end of 12 months. That is by the end of 1 year. You can see here pincer grabs by the end of 12 months. Next we have the bidextrous and unidextrous. So when did we see bi and uni? Bi is by the end of 4 months, where we used this drawing, right? Bidextrous by the end of 4 months, and unidextrous by the end of 5 months. Okay, you can see the picture here, and remember always, what did we learn? Palmar 3, bidextrous 4, both hands, and unidextrous 5. Pincer by the end of 12 months. Fine. Next, we move on to the next picture. The next topic, that is language development. So now we are going to study about the language development of the baby. We see that by the end of 3 months, the baby starts making cooing sounds. You can see cooing. Just it starts making ooh, ah, all of those sounds. Okay, cooing sounds. And then we have the monosyllabus by the end of 6 months, where the baby says ma, pa, da, ba, all of such sounds. Where are monosyllabus sounds by the end of 6 months. And by the end of 9 months, the baby starts bisyllabus words like mama, papa, etc. Now you can see, and by the end of 1 year, it will start saying 1 or 2 words like come here, eat food, sleep, go to bed. Such go to bed, no, it will kind of make a sentence. So it will just say 2 words. Okay, 1 or 2 words. It can just say water or give water, something like that. Okay, by the end of 1 year or 12 months, it will say 1 or 2 words with some meaning in it. Okay, so cooing sound 3 months, monosyllabus 6 months, bisyllabus 9 months, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, it goes in the 3's table. Next, we move on. The 15th month. By the end of 15 months, the jargon speech. So jargon speech is nothing but the baby says so many words without any meaning, actual meaning in it. Without understandable meaning, the baby just keeps talking. That is the jargon speech, and it is normal. And then by the 15th month, the baby does that. 18th month, it will say around 8 to 10 words. You can remember 18th month, 8 to 10 words. By the end of 2 years, 2-word sentences will be made. 2-word sentences. Okay. 3 years, the baby can say the age, name, gender. We know. We had in that pre-KG, UKG and all, we used to say tell about myself. So my name is, my age is, I don't remember telling the gender, but they used to say I study in XYZ school and all of that. So about myself. So that is done by 3rd year. And 4th year, they tell the story or a poem. So we know 4 years we will be in our KG, elementary school, where we say all our rhymes and poems, twinkle twinkle and all that. 5 years, the baby will ask the meaning of the words. It will start understanding things. By the end of 5 years, it starts inquiring the meaning of the words. So let us again revise. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3rd month, cooing. Sixth month, monosyllabus words. Ninth month, bisyllabus words. The 12th month, one or two words with meaning in it. Then we have 15th month, 18th month. So 15th month, what the baby does? Jargon speech. 15th month, jargon speech. 18th month, how do we remember? 8 to 10. 18th month, 8 to 10 words. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 5 years. 2, 3, 4, and 5. By the end of 2 years, 2-word sentence. Simple to remember. 2 years, 2-word sentence. 5 years, it will ask the meaning. Then 4th year, it will tell story or poem. 4 years, story or poem. 3 years, the baby will tell the age, name, and gender. Age, name, and gender. Okay, guys, clear? The language development is clear. Now you can see the picture here. 3-month cooing, 6th month monosyllabus, ma, da, pa, ba, and then 9 months bisyllabus like mama, papa, dada. And then we have 12 months where the baby will start speaking 1 or 2 words with meaning. And then the other things what we saw, 15th month, 18th month. 18, 8 to 10 words. 15th month, jargon. Don't forget jargon speech in 15th month where it has no meaning, many words. Then we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 we have 2-word sentence. 3 we have age, name, and gender. 4 tell a story or a poem, and by 5th year they will start asking the meanings of the words. Moving on to the social development. So we studied, so far what did we study? We studied the motor development, gross motor. Then we studied the fine motor development. Then followed by we saw the adaptive language development. And next we are studying about the social skills, that is social development. 2 months, the baby will start developing a social smile, that it will smile at any human face. You can see by the end of 2 months, the baby will start smiling at any human face. 6th month, the baby starts developing a stranger anxiety. It starts crying when he sees somebody stranger. So you take the baby to any party, the baby keeps crying because the stranger anxiety develops by the 6th month. You go visit your friends, family, and or anybody else visit your place, the baby will start developing stranger anxiety. When somebody else carries it, it starts crying. And also they smile at the mirror images by the end of 6th month. By the end of 9th month, the baby starts saying bye bye wave. So it can do tata bye bye. So we see that 9th month it starts waving bye bye. Next we have 12th month, the baby can play with a simple ball game, and when you call the baby, it will respond and come. Okay, 6th month, smiles at a mirror age. You can see play with the baby, play with the ball, and it will come when you call it by 1 year. Then 18th month, the domestic mimicry. Now we know the mom is looking into the mirror, she's applying lipstick, and she's getting ready, and now the baby also wants to do the same. It also takes one of the lipstick and starts applying. Now dad is talking over call and moving around in the house. The baby, once dad leaves to the office, the baby also starts taking a mobile phone and starts walking in the house. They start doing this domestic mimicry. Or you stretch out your tongue, the baby also stretches out the tongue. And this is how you can see the domestic mimicry is learned by 18th month. So very simple and nice. Let us revise. 2 months, 6th month, 9, 12, and 18. The 2nd month, the baby will starts smiling at any face. 6th month, some stranger anxiety, and mirror when it sees, it will smile. 9th month, it will start waving bye bye. 12th month, it will play with a ball, and when you call it, it will come. Last 18th month, the domestic mimicry. Now last revision by looking at the picture, you can see social smile. Now you have to tell me social smile by the end of 2 months. Then we have next the smiling at a mirror image. Which month, guys? Smile at a mirror image and stranger anxiety? 6th month. If you said it right, you get a point. And then we have waving tata bye bye. Answer yes, 9th month. Next we have playing with a ball and when you call the baby will come. That is 12th month. And the domestic mimicry is by 18th month. So we are done with the social development. So these were the 4 developments: motor development, gross motor, fine motor, and then language and social development. Now let us see if there are any MCQ questions we have found in this. No, we have the underlined question as our MCQs. I guess no. So a very quick revision, guys. Very quick. 3rd month, neck holding, rolling over 4 to 6 months, sitting with the support 6th month, and then we have 8th month, the baby sits with support and crawling over. 10th month, the baby creeping and stands with the support. 11th month starts walking with the support, that is known as cruising. Then 12th month, it can stand and walk with support. Lastly, 15th month, it's then walk without any support. 18th month, it can start running. 2 foot per step, 2 years. 1 foot per step, it is 3 years, and ride a tricycle 3 year. Next, it starts coming down, learns to get down the stairs by the end of 4 years. Then we studied the fine motor development. Fine motor, with just one picture we will understand everything. Palmar 3, bidextrous, both the hands it use 4, unidextrous by the end of 5th month. Next we have 18th month feeds with a spoon. 12th month pincer grasp will develop. 2 years it can undress. 3 years needs support, help for buttoning and unbuttoning. 5 years ties the shoelace as well as undresses completely. Then cubes we saw 15th month, 18th month, 2 years and 3 years. 15th month 2 cubes, 18th month 3 cubes, 2 6, 3 9 cubes. Next this we saw the scribbling 15th, and the vertical 18, horizontal 2 years, circle we know 3 years circle, 4 it draws a plus sign, 5 triangle, 6 diamond. So this was about the learning skills, and 18th month it can feed itself with a spoon. Next we saw the palmar, pincer, bidextrous, unidextrous. Language, we saw cooing 3 months, monosyllabus 6 months, bisyllabus 9 months, 12 months, the 1 or 2 words. Then 18th month 10 to 8 words with meaning, and then we have 2 years 2 words, 3 years age, name and gender, 4 years they can tell a story or a poem, and 5 years they can ask a meaning of the word, and jargon speech 15th month. Next we have social development. 2 months it will pass a social smile, and then 6 months stranger anxiety, mirror, they will see and smile. 9th month bye bye. 12th month they'll play a simple ball game and come out when you call them. 18th month domestic mimicry. How do we remember 9th month bye bye? The baby 9th month it will stay bye bye to the uterus and comes out into the world. So 9th month it will say bye bye. Okay, so this with this we will also say a bye bye